We have some other healing terms that I want to introduce just again as we're coming together as a community and making sure that we're all speaking the same language. We have nurture. So I don't use self-care in my work. Nurses, and I've surveyed thousands, feel gaslit by that term. They don't want to hear it anymore, and understandably so. It places the burden and the responsibility on the nurse for a problem that is usually a system problem. So no wonder we don't want to hear about self-care anymore. But what we do need to hear about is how we can nurture ourselves. And that's engaging in individual and community activities like that which we're doing in this container, where we are having the feelings and attitudes and behaviors and substances like, herb tea and clean water and healthy food that stimulate, foster, and support life. We also want to think about how we nurture ourselves in terms of how we nourish ourselves, and even the thoughts that we think are nourishing us. So watch them, observe them, and shift them from negative to positive, or reframe. If you find that your mind is telling you a lot of narrative that is negative and isn't in service to your well-being. So nourish is the active or passive process of providing sustenance to every aspect of one's body, mind, essence, right to the mitochondria and beyond to the other realms. So every aspect of your being. And then we have thrive, and that is when we are being vital and open to learning based upon positive experiences. And we really move towards that, especially at the end of our curriculum, when we really start leveraging the properties of neuroplasticity to transcend how we are now in our body, to maybe in survival mode, many of us, and to getting in thrive mode. And that these positive experiences include those that emerge after we've endured hardship and adversity. So life is not a basket of rainbows and unicorns. It's a basket of everything that there is to experience here on the planet as a human. And that includes hardships, that includes adversity and suffering. But as we go through the process, and we'll talk about this in the next session, we start moving and transcending those negative aspects of those experiences into ones of hope. And we reformulate and we reframe, and we can lay down new neural pathways, make new synaptic connections that support us thriving as we move out of survival mode.